Yo, what is good people? Ben from Lover of Tech, and we are back with another video. This time is of an unboxing, the Xiaomi 12T Pro, and we're gonna unbox this, do a quick early impressions, camera samples, and just pretty much get a feel for it and see how this phone holds up in a current climate. So yeah, this is the Xiaomi 12T Pro, and this does have the latest and newest Samsung 200 megapixel HP1 sensor. We're gonna test this out and see how that performs. This is powered by the Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1, and I do have the 8GB of RAM, 256GB model in black. We're gonna unbox this and see this phone and give it a quick impressions and test and see how it performs actually against the phone of the moment, which is the Pixel 7 Pro. So yeah, we're gonna put this aside, unbox this very quickly, share some thoughts on it. This is the device. We're gonna take too long, put this to the side. Let's see what comes in here. All right, as always, silicon case TPU that comes in, SIM ejector tool, lovely. Put this to the side. And we do have the colossal 120 watt charger, super fast charger in the box, which is great to see. It's USB-A compliant to USB-C. Can't wait to test this. I'll be doing a charging test video on that, as I do like doing them. That's it. Let's get straight to the phone. This is the Xiaomi 12T Pro. Woo. Oh yeah, oh my goodness, that's actually really nice. You've got the matte finish. We're gonna take this off. And check this. That's the matte finish at the back right there. That's ridiculous. So if we look at the camera, this is the 200 megapixel main sensor, the HP1, and it's got a native 0.64 micron pixel size. It's f1.7, and it's a 1/1.22 inch sensor with face detection, autofocus, and OIS. And then you do have an 8 megapixel f2.2 120 degree ultra wide, and you do have a 2 megapixel macro, which is, yeah, let's not speak much about that. The selfie is a 20 megapixel sensor as well, and it does, I believe, only shoot 1080p 60 frames a second. We're going to test out and see how the video performance and pictures overall are surrounded with the 200 megapixel sensor. USB-C, IP53, splash resistant, so not for IP68. It is a flat display, and the display itself does have a very interesting resolution, which is 2712 by 1220, and it is 120 Hertz. It's Gorilla Glass 5, HDR10 Plus, 500 nits typical brightness, and 900 maximum. So we're going to test and verify and see how that is when it comes to usability across the board. And in terms of pricing, it's meant to be around 780 euros. So just consider that as well. We're gonna boot this up, get into the home screen, check the camera out quickly, go outside and actually do an initial impressions comparison and see how it holds up. So we've now booted into the home screen of the Xiaomi 12T Pro. We're gonna go into the settings and see about phone, and it does come with Android 12 out of the box based on this Easter egg that you've got right here. And there is an update just coming. Not sure if it's Android 13, but it is on MIUI version 13.0.3 in terms of the update coming through. If we go to all the specs, it is powered by the Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1, which is on the 4nm TSMC process, 8GB of RAM plus 3GB of extended RAM from the storage, and 256GB of internal storage. July update at the current time as it's updating. All right, let's jump into the camera. Of course, this is what we really want to see. So we've got the 200 megapixel main sensor, which is of course the HP1 from Samsung. Then you've got the 0.6 ultra wide, which is 8 megapixels, and there's no telephoto zoom. There is a macro mode, which is 2 megapixels. So we go to all the shooting modes that we've got right here. Ultra HD, which is of course the 50 megapixel, 200 megapixel mode that you've got right here that you can change to and select 50 megapixels on, 200 megapixels on as well. And you need that in a well lit environment. So that is something we're gonna go out and test, of course, and see what's up. We're gonna do a deep dive camera comparison and see all the relevant modes that work on here. Portrait mode, photo, video, documents. You do obviously have a pro mode, manual mode as well, which is great to see. And when we go to video, we do have access to things like 8K 24 frames a second, 4K 30, And of course, when we go to the ultra wide, that's only 1080p because it's 8 megapixels. So 4K and 8K is limited to just the main sensor. You've got 4K 60 as well, which is great to see. So we're gonna test all of that. Selfie camera. Right here, from what we can see, is 1080p 60, 1080p 30, as well as 720p. We're gonna test and see how the quality is like as well. And that is pretty much it for now. You know what? Let's jump out. Let's see how the 12T Pro from Xiaomi holds up with the Pixel 7 Pro in terms of just the initial camera when it comes to pictures and some videos for the front and the back cameras. This is a quick test of the video on a front-facing camera on the Xiaomi 12T Pro versus the Google Pixel 7 Pro, 4K 30 versus 1080p 30. I'm just seeing how the image quality is like. And now we're testing the 4K UHD 30 frames per second video recording mode on the main 200 megapixel sensor on the Xiaomi 12T Pro versus the Pixel 7 Pro. Just seeing how the image quality is like. And we are back and pretty much testing out the camera briefly, got an early impressions of it, testing out the front facing camera, back camera. You saw the samples and it's very interesting. I have to say, what really surprised me is that the 200 megapixel and the 50 megapixel mode really captured and, you know, processed a lot quicker than I was expecting from the other high resolution modes that I've seen from before, which is really good. But watch out for the full detailed comparison review for the Xiaomi 12T Pro. And make sure you're subscribed and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future videos on it. That's it with my early impressions, unboxings, testing of the Xiaomi 12T Pro. That's it for me, Ben from Lover of Tech. If you enjoy videos like this, you know exactly what to do. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you're part of Team TLS, the Tech Lover Squad, so you don't miss any future videos on the channel. Hope you're all safe during this time. I will catch you in the next one. Peace.